How's it going, guys? It's C-RadTV at a Monday Night Raw review from last night. It is the go-home Raw before Backlash, because Backlash is this Sunday. So yeah, let's get started. So Raw starts off with boring fuckface Roman Reigns coming out. He gets booed. Yeah, even in Canada, we hate the son of a bitch. Also, at the Greatest Royal Rumble event, everyone was talking about how Roman was going to get cheered by the Saudi Arabians, and guess what happened? Roman didn't get cheered, and as a result, Brock Lesnar beat Roman Reigns in the cage at the Greatest Royal Rumble. So yeah, congratulations, Vince. You still can't get Roman over with the crowd. Maybe now you should turn Roman heel because, Vince, as you said, Saudi Arabia was your last chance to get Roman over. And you failed. Again, to no one's surprise. Maybe you should turn Roman heel so that we have a fucking excuse to boo the worthless piece of shit. But will you do it? Hell no. Because that would take too many brain cells for you to use. So yeah, Vince, have fun getting Roman over at Backlash and Money in the Bank. Because they're both in cities that hate Roman Reigns' ass. Because Backlash is in Newark, New Jersey. And that show usually all the New York and Philadelphia fans go to that show. And Money in the Bank, of course, is in Chicago. And we all know Chicago hates him. Like, let me put this in perspective. The only Roman Reigns fan in Chicago is Judah Tribe. Let that sink in. So yeah, continuing on, Roman Reigns comes out. Roman Reigns, I'm not gonna make excuses. Roman Reigns, I should be Universal Champion. You fucking hypocrite. You go and say you're not going to make excuses, and 10 seconds later, you make an excuse. You fucking lying piece of shit. That's your fucking excuse this time, motherfucker? No wonder people fucking hate you. Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar, unlike Brock Lesnar, I'm still here at work. Roman Reigns. It is what it is. Roman Reigns. I'm a big dumb fuck. Yeah, you are, dumbass. Roman Reigns. I'll focus on Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns. I'm gonna beat Samoa Joe at Backlash. Oh, fuck me. Then Samoa Joe appears on the Titantron. And Samoa Joe, of course, saying that Roman losing to Brock Lesnar's music to his ears. Kind of like how it's music to all our ears. And Samoa Joe says that he's going to take Roman Reigns' downward spiraling career and put it to sleep. Well, I think we all know Roman's going to win. Politics will be in full effect Sunday. Then after that, Jobber Mahal comes out. Jobber Mahal saying that, unlike Roman, Jinder was screwed out of the U.S. title and he ain't making excuses. Well, there's a first. That's a fucking first, Jobber. Then Jobber Mahal says that he wants to face Roman Reigns one-on-one tonight. Then Sami Zayn comes out. He gets a hometown pop from the crowd because Sami's from Montreal and that's where Raw was. Of course, Sami Zayn saying that he wasn't allowed to compete at the Greatest Royal Rumble house show in Saudi Arabia because of vertigo. Wrong, Sammy. We all know the real reason. The real reason is because you had Syrian heritage, and that's a no-no in Saudi Arabia. So, good try. We all know the real reason. And then Sami Zayn says he wants to have a one-on-one match with Roman. Then Kevin Owens comes out. He gets a monster pop from the home crowd. Then the crowd starts chanting "we," which is French for yes. So yeah, they're going we. And Kevin Owens comes out. He starts off saying some French stuff. I'm not even going to attempt to translate it because I'm probably going to get it wrong. So yeah, Kevin Owens comes out and says that he wants to have a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns. And he says the best way we can figure this out is to have a popularity contest. So Kevin asked the crowd if they want to see Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. It actually got a pretty decent pop. Everyone asked if they want to see Roman Reigns versus Jabba Mahal. Everyone booed the shit out of it. You know, honestly, who wants to see Jabba Mahal versus Roman Reigns? It's gonna be a shitty ass match. Like, it's gonna be equivalent over Tim Tebow and Blake Bortles arguing over who the better quarterback is. Like, Roman Reigns versus Jabba Mahal, it's the equivalent of a stripper and a hooker arguing over who the bigger slut is. Like, it's the equivalent of a liar and a hypocrite arguing over who has the better dirt. God damn. It's also the equivalent of two autistic kids fighting. So then Kevin Owens asked if the crowd wants to see Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. The crowd monster, we popped and Kevin's like, guess I win. And then Roman Reigns sucker punches Kevin Owens. Which prompts a 3-on-1, actually a 4-on-1 assault if you count that pussy-ass Sunil Singh. That's Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, John Mahal, and Sunil Singh all attack Roman. That would bring out Bobby Lashley. And then the greatest Royal Rumble winner, or the winner of the 50-man Royal Rumble match, Braun Strowman. Once Braun got in, the ring got cleared. And then, so yeah, Roman, Braun, and Lashley were standing tall. Kurt Angle would then make a 6-man tag match for all 6 later on in the night. Next up, we get a 1-on-1 match. We get Elias Sampson versus Bobby Roode. Back and forth match. Match ending. Elias Sampson would throw Bobby Roode into the one ring corner. Pecs first, not neck first. Because I watched the replay. That was nowhere close to Bobby Roode's neck. That was like on his nearest pectorals. Bobby Roode would go down. Bobby would try to sell a throat injury, which means the match ends as a no contest because the ref never made an official decision as medical attention came out. So yeah, moving on. Next up, we get a tag team match. We get the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor against local jobbers. Again, this shows no fucking talent, so why should I care? In the end, Authors of Pain usually squash them, hitting the Collider, and in the last chapter, get the 3 count for the win. Then after the match, Akam and Razor grabbed microphones and says that's going to be the fate for every tag team on Raw, including the new tag team champions, Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, when the Authors of Pain finally get their opportunity. Alright. Next up, we get another promo. We get another segment. We get Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins comes out. Of course, Seth retained the title at the Greatest Royal Rumble house show in a ladder match. Seth Rollins would come out. Seth Rollins would tell everyone that he's not a big fan of Brock Lesnar's part-time schedule. I don't imagine anybody is. We all wish he'd come stay full-time, but we can't have nice things like that. Then Seth Rollins says he's going to do something Brock would never do, and that's be a fighting champion. And then Seth says that he's going to have an Intercontinental title open challenge for anybody in the locker room that wants to lace their boots up for it. So Finn Balor would answer the call. Finn would come out, and Finn would actually accept it. Then the Miz Taraj would come to attack Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. But Seth and Finn were able to fight off Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. So yeah, we would also find out that the match will be made official later on in the night. Next up, we get a women's match. We get Sasha Banks, the legit fraud, against Ruby Riott, with Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan of the Riott Squad at ringside. They would all play interference on Sasha, mainly when Sasha at the Banks statement locked in on Ruby. In the end, when Sasha was perched on the top rope, Ruby Riott would hit the Riott kick and get the 3 count for the win. Bayley would watch the match from backstage. Like, goddamn, this fucking feud is getting boring. Just fucking end that feud already, please. So yeah, next up we get our 6-man tag team match. We get Jobber Mahal, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley. So Lashley starts off the match. Of course, Lashley has does some pretty good moves in the match. He would then, eventually another scheme would kick in. He would be taking most of the damage in that match. Lashley would tag in boring fuckface. Roman Reigns would then go and do his stupid fucking Superman bullshit. Superman comeback with the clotheslines, the punch, the kick, etc., until the numbers came into effect. Then Roman kept getting his ass pounded in. Braun Strowman would then tag in. Braun would easily come to destroy. Braun would throw a massive clothesline to Jinder Mahal. Braun would then get out of the ring, runs out, and then does another hockey-style body check to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Corey Graves on the microphone, on the announce table, like saying that if the Montreal Canadiens learn to hit like that, they will make the playoffs. Wrong, Corey. The only way the Canadians will make the playoffs is if they stop depending on Carey Price too goddamn much. And I'm not even a Montreal fan. Hell, I even hate the Habs are one of the teams I hate the most. Mainly their goddamn fan base. But yeah, continuing on, because that's irrelevant to this match. Braun would then try to go for another hockey-style body check. Kevin would miss, only for Braun to grab Kevin and throw him into the barricade. Braun would get in the ring, and he's about to do a splash on Jobber in the corner until that pussy-ass Sunil Singh moves Jobber out of the way, so Braun goes into it shoulder first. Then Jinder Mahal would ask Kevin Owens to throw him from the corner into Braun. As Jobber's about to go, Roman would hit his stupid-ass spear. That gay-ass spear. Kevin Owens would then hit a super kick on... He would hit a super kick on Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley would stop a Huluba kick from Sami Zayn. And then as Kevin Owens let to go for the cannonball splash, Braun would get up, grab Kevin, and hit the running power slam on Kevin Owens to get the 3 count for the win. So Team Strowman is victorious. Not going to complain about Roman winning this match, at least. Mainly because Roman didn't get the fall, so I'm not too worried. I'm worried about Sunday, though. Because we don't know Roman's going to beat Samoa Joe. Politics will be in full effect. Next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get Baron Corbin versus No Way Jose. Of course, Baron Corbin complaining about how he didn't want to face No Way Jose because of No Way Jose's Congo line being in this corner. And the numbers game, well, the Congo line ain't gonna interfere. They're just partying. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, Baron Corbin saying that he didn't come here to make himself look like a fool like Titus O'Neil did. If you're wondering what happened to Titus O'Neil, I'll show the clip right now. Yeah, Titus O'Neil botched his own entrance. How the fuck do you do that? Like, that's gotta be the most embarrassing thing I've seen since Mark Sanchez butt fumbled the football a few years ago. Like, god damn, that's almost as shameful and embarrassing as the butt fumble. But yeah, continuing on, Baron Corbin says he's come to make money and win championships. Well, isn't that like what everybody in wrestling wants to do, is make money and win championships? No Way Jose comes out, we get the match. Back and forth. As Baron Corbin's got the upper hand. Titus O'Neil and all of Titus Worldwide would come out, of course. Of course, Apollo and Dana were wiping off this entrance ramp so that Titus doesn't slip and fall again. Then Titus O'Neil goes on the ring corner as Titus about to get in. He intentionally slips and falls, trying to now botch the fucking entry into the ring. It's like, you fucking idiot. We don't have time for fucking comedic acts in a goddamn wrestling show. Like, god damn it, are we trying to make Titus O'Neil the next Santino Marella? As Baron Corbin gets distracted off that, No Way Jose would roll up Baron Corbin to get the 3 count for the win. So no Jose is victorious in this match. Much to Titus O'Neil looking like a fucking idiot. God damn. So yeah. Next up we get a women's match. We get Natalya versus Mickie James. Natalya has Ronda Rousey in her corner. And Mickie James has Alexa Bliss in her corner. Back and forth match ending. Alexa Bliss tries to interfere. Ronda Rousey chases her almost all the way up to the entrance ramp. During that sequence, Natalya will roll up Mickie James to get the 3 count for the win. So Natalya is victorious after Ronda Rousey comes to even the odds. And while Alexa Bliss is on the stage, Nia Jax's music comes out. The Raw Women's Champion comes chasing Alexa Bliss. Alexa goes into the crowd and runs away. And then Nia Jax gets in the ring with Ronda and Natalya and raises both their hands tall. And next up, we get to our main event. I've been looking forward to this match. It's going to be a good one. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Seth Rollins defends against Finn Balor. Really great match, back and forth. Some highlights. Finn Balor's countering of the Falcon's arrow. That was a really good counter. After Seth Rollins hits the superplex, Finn Balor would hit the Falcon's arrow. So that was actually pretty shocking. You know, Finn Balor's drop kick was great. You know, Seth Rollins had some great moves in there. Frog Splash was good too. Match ending as Finn Balor was getting ready for the corner drop kick. Seth Rollins will counter it with a super kick. Seth Rollins will hit the middle finger to Finn's curb stomp. And Seth Rollins gets the 3 count for the win. And at Backlash, Seth Rollins will defend the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. I think we all know who's going to win that match since they want to keep the Intercontinental title on Raw. And we also know that at Backlash, we're going to have Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So yeah, that's how we end Raw. So Raw rating, 4 out of 10. Pretty decent show. The main event was good. Main event I would give a 7 or 8 out of 10. So yeah, really well done. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.